And hello, everyone. Welcome to Thompson High School football action. The Dogs tonight on the road, Morgan County, a little ways from home in the first region game. We've talked about this 3 seasons. There's the pre-region, there's the region, and then, of course, the state playoffs. This is starting of the second season. This is a region game, and from here on out, they count. Everything counts.
You know what's going on? Tune in.
So Morgan County stepping in here. If you're not familiar with Morgan County, well, one reason you may not be is because we haven't played them that much. We played them last year, defeating them 33-7, but prior to that, it had been 55 years before we played them back in 1965. But they are a AAA class, as is Thompson. Certainly, we're in the same region. Their FTE count, we've talked about that before, is 971. Ours is 1,007. They have been around for 74 years. They started in 1948. Thompson has been around since 1912, 103 seasons. They have a 62% win percentage over their 74 seasons. Thompson has a 66% win success rate over our 103 seasons. 5 state championships for both of these schools. Thompson leads in region championships, however. Thompson with 24 region championships under their belt. And for Morgan County, the Bulldogs of Morgan County, they have 11 region championships. Overall, since we played them 14 times. 5-8-1 is Thompson's record. They have defeated us 8 times out of the 14 with 1 tie. 5 times for Thompson, although we defeated them last year in 2020, and before that we won in 1965. This team was one of the best teams in the state. There was no question about it. They have a new head coach this year because they brought in Clint Jenkins. And Clint Jenkins has been around. This is his 4th season. First with Morgan County, as I mentioned. He was with Takula for 3 years, which is a big 6A school, and he had a successful record there. The Morgan County Bulldogs coming in the field. Black helmets, black jerseys, black breeches with the M on the side. Thompson, of course, on the far side, away from us with the white jerseys and the gold helmets and the black breeches. Thompson sends back number 20 back there. That's Curry. As a kickoff, very short, coming down, number 15 calls for the fair catch, and that's Perry. And we take it over in good field position around the 32-yard line. But Curry is really going to add some more speed to Thompson. Thompson has what I like to think maybe the 4 horsemen between Martin and Lane and Trey Jeffries and Curry. You talking about 4 giddy-ups. So Thompson takes over 1st and 10 right there at the 31-yard line. They're marking it, coming out in a pistol formation. It looks like they're going to try to stop the run early as they got 5 men up there on the line. Quarterback, that's Tate Martin, number 10, as he changes and calls an audible. Here we go. First play is up the middle, makes a little stutter step, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Green checks in, and Curry checks out. Green more the power runner.
Yeah, I think you're right. That is Shorty.
2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. At the 30-yard line, going around the right end. Quarterback Tate trying to turn that corner. Picks up 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yards, close to the first down. It looked like he was only going to have 1 or 2, and all of a sudden he just kept running.
But how many times have we seen that? Like I said, I think it's this. My goodness, Tate runs with so much power that he doesn't go down at first contact.
Hurry up offense on a possession down 3rd and 1. Tate sends twins out to the left side. Man behind him. Hands off to him, I believe it's Green. First down for Green. Knocked over 1 man, tries to get to the outside, picks up 3 or 4 more.
And we know what Green does. Green is the same way. Ditto. Everything I just said about Tate, I can say it about Green. He is a monster when he has the ball.
And does not try to avoid contact.
Not at all.
1st and 10. We try to run it to the left side, cutting up there, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing further than that. 2nd down and 10. Of course, Thompson can throw the ball. We know that. We're going to run the ball right up the middle and let that big offensive line try to work some yardage, and picks up maybe 3 right to midfield at the 50, and you're looking at 3rd down and 7 here. The possession down still early in the first quarter, 9 minutes and some odd seconds to go. 3rd down and 7 to go for the first down. Tay Martin at QB. Long cadence. Now he's going to change the call. Looks over to the Coach Youngblood, or maybe that's Sean Kierman, who's the offensive coordinator. I think it is him. He's changing the call here. Back to pass. Looking. Still looking at time. The flag is thrown incomplete. It's too low, but it wouldn't matter because I believe that's going to
I think it's coming back. Perry had got loose there. He had got loose and was wide open. But like you said, it would have been all for naught because if we're going to have a holding call, and I think they're going to decline it, bring up 4th down.
That time end over end, and it hits at the 20-yard line, bounces to the 15, then bounces down to around the 11-yard line where the Thompson defense will down it right there. 1st and 10, Morgan County with the football. They're going to run it right up the middle, and he's not going anywhere. I guess he made it back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing. 11-yard line, let's make it. No score, 1st quarter action. 2nd down. Rolling to his right, then cut back inside, and he, again, may have picked up a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and long. They're putting real heavy to the left side, which is the wide side of the field. Rolling that way, looking to throw the football. Containment coming up there, and 4 or 5 white shirts hit him after a pickup of 2. Just surrounded him and took him down.
Yeah, you're right. We ended up with the cover 0 that time. It was man on man.
Twins back to return the punts. One of them is the quarterback, Tay Martin. Very high punt, not real long. And they're going to let it bounce. Curry watches it go over to the sideline. And it's going to go on out of bounds around the 48-yard line of Thompson. So Thompson takes over about where they had to punt from, around the 48-yard line. No score here still. 1st quarter action. And let's see if the offense can get going. The Morgan County defense stopped them after a couple of 1st downs. Thompson held Morgan County to 3 and out. Tay back there by his lonesome at the quarterback position, and he's got quads over to the left side, fakes it that way, and then hands off to Curry trying to get around the left side with all those people who are blocking, but somebody snuck through there.
Yeah, that's number 5. He simply came from the backside shoot or linebacker position, offside linebacker position, and he came straight ahead.
Throwing the ball out with a little route to Curry. Curry picks up the 1st down and about 4 more. And deep in their territory, down to their 36-yard line, let's make it. So Thompson's offense gets going as they put in the passing quarterback, if you will, Noah Story, the sophomore. Trying to hand to Curry. He cut in, then tried to cut out and get around that side over there, but unable to pick up but a couple of yards. Throwing the ball out here incomplete as he was trying to throw it to Curry. As we send trips to the wide side of the field, which is on the left. Curry's back there with him. Curry in motion to the left. Fake it to Curry and trying to hit a man coverage to the right side, complete down inside the 10. I think that's Ashton Perry.
That was a beautiful catch. Yes, it was. One-on-one to the opposite side. And I tell you what, he looked that thing all the way in. He had to wait on it for a little bit as it led him just a little bit. And he was able to look that thing in and catch it. An excellent catch, excellent throw, great connection that time.
Ashton Perry leading the team in receptions, leads the team in reception touchdowns with 3. And we have the ball 1st and goal inside the 10, fighting hard. I think that's Green.
He's going to get that touchdown. And he does.
Now the extra point attempt by one of the best kickers in the area, number 85, Askew. Good snap, good hold. The kick is a line drive with plenty of height, and it is good. So with 5 minutes and 40, I think it's 40-something seconds. Let's go in the 1st quarter. It's Thompson with the lead. It's Thompson 7, Morgan County 0. Askew doesn't get to sit down. He has to go out there and kick off. He just kicked a true extra point. He'll be kicking off from the traditional 40 with a 7-point lead this time. They have 2 men deep standing at the 5. Askew gets the ball down pretty deep at the 5, right where they were, back to the 10 on the far side of the field, trying to get to the middle at the 20, 25. Good hard hit in the middle. But that's just a collision. I'm not sure who.
Yeah, that was.
It was just a collision. 1st and 10 for Morgan County at their own 29-yard line. Let's make it. Thompson leading here by 7. 0 coverage again. and we're just selling out to the run. You say zero coverage or cover zero, it just means there's no safety. He's not playing a safety, and everybody's got a man. Now, that's a little dangerous because you don't get any help, particularly in the middle of the field, like a post pattern or something like that. Second down and 13, rolling to his right after a fake. We miss him, and he gets around our contained man on the left, but doesn't get around the number 5, who's the cornerback on that side.
Again, and
Lane.
Boy, that is the power of assignment football. We're playing that a lot better also this season.
Rolling to his right, looking to throw the ball, and just throws it up. Pretty good coverage on the part of Thompson is Norman, number 23. Punt formation for Morgan County. 2 men back deep for Thompson. Very high punt once again. Curry calls a fair catch at the 40-yard line, and Thompson will take over right there. No return at all. 1st and 10, Thompson from the 40, leading by 7. It's Thompson 7, Morgan County 0. 1st and 10 from the 40 of Thompson with a 7-point lead. Tay Martin at QB. Puts a man in motion. Curry fakes it to him. Tay with the keeper left, and they're going to surround him, and they got him for a loss of about 3. They are daring us to throw the football.
There's no question about it.
And they're running a zero coverage right now with 2 linebackers, 4 men up front. They're expecting pass. Back pass, Noah trying to find a man. Let's lose a little high. An incomplete pass. Noah Story turns back. A little bit angry with himself as he felt like he had an open man. 3rd and 10. Story, the sophomore quarterback who has incredible poise, I think, particularly a sophomore. In the pocket. Here comes pressure trying to set up.
They're going to get rid of it.
They're going to sock us way back at the 20. But, you know, there again, that was a great play actually by the QB because that screen pass was not open. Harry back there to do the honors. High snap. Harry gets it away. Good high punt by Perry. It's going to hit it at the 45, but take a bounce in favor of Morgan County. Thompson comes up there and stops it before any harm is done with Hart getting downfield in a hurry. But Morgan County is going to have great field position at their own 45, 46-yard line. Thompson leading here 7-0. Morgan County's offense takes the field.
Yeah, Morgan County had 10 players on that, too. They had 10 players on their punt return team every time that we punted the ball. Let's see if they're going to get that right. Last time, there was actually a fan in the audience that was able to tell them to get someone extra out there.
From their own 46 and down by 7. Morgan County takes over, running to the left side and behind the line of scrimmage, and I mean
that's what you want to see right there. And oh my God.
That was number 20 coming up there with that stop. He makes a lot of them. You see Curry. They're letting him play a little defense as well.
Is that Curry?
I thought it was Curry, either that or he normally lanes over there, but I thought it was Curry. 2nd down and 11 and maybe even 12 to go for the 1st down. Bad snap, pressure put on the quarterback, and here comes more pressure in the name of the Thompson High Bulldog defense, and they're going to sack him back there for a loss. Boy, their offense struggling.
Yeah, and I tell you, this defense is not giving you much opportunity.
3rd down, and they need about 20 to go here for the 1st down. Back in their own territory at their own 38. Man in motion from left to right, rolling to his right. Pressure put on by Green. He fires it back to the screen to the other side, and we hit him and miss him, then hit him and take him down. He loses maybe a yard after all that's said and done.
And we are all over that one. It seems like it doesn't matter what they throw at us. We're able to stop it. Defense looking extra sharp tonight.
Tay running to the left and cuts up inside. Picks up about 3 yards. You just don't think he's going to get anything, AJ. It looks like he's going to be stopped at the line, and he just somehow squirts.
He's able to just, You know, a lot of that has to do with quickness and agility, but a lot of it has to do with power.
Run this time, we're trying to run wide left, and no, we're not going to make anything as the flag is thrown. Watch the flag. Did he have him by a mask?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, although I think I did see a hole kind of early there, and that's what they're going to call.
Yeah. Let's see if they take the penalty or the play, because they dropped us for a loss of about 7.
Yeah, I think they're going to take the play here.
2nd down and 20. And we have our right guard just jumps offside. He just got confused.
Well, that also kind of lets you know that they've gotten into our heads. Because one thing that I have noticed, their interior line is quick. They're getting off the ball and they're quick. And right there you see that, you know, that's causing us to kind of pay a little bit more closer attention to them. So this is a challenge now, a challenge that our offensive line is having with their defensive line.
It was actually our offensive tackle that jumped off on that right side last time, not the guard. And it was obvious running play because he really hit the man in front of him, pushed him back. But unfortunately, back to pass this time. Tay trying to hit a man long, deep parry, and it hits off the back of a receiver, and they're going to throw the flag. Yeah. Morgan County fans don't think so, but it is.
You have to. Yeah, because he defended the player. He did not defend the ball. He did not turn back to look at the ball, and he just defended the player. And when you do that, they're going to get you every time for it.
And Perry was trying to get back to catch the ball, and he just kind of put his hands up and never turned around. Talking about the defender. Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Passing. Oh, yeah. He's got twins to the left, puts a man in motion to the right, tries to hit a man on an out pattern, incomplete. I think that was Johnson he was trying to hit. Noah in there at QB, hits a man across the middle. Curry at the 45, Curry at the 40, Curry at the 30, Curry at the 20. Videos, goodbye, touchdown Curry, touchdown Dogs.
I tell you what, that time we caught their defense in a stunt, and it was working well at first. Saw Curry get down the middle there, was able to throw a bullet right on target, and of course, once he caught it, man, there's speed. Touchdown Thompson.
14-0 is your score. Thompson with the lead. You're listening to Thompson High School football action.
See, man, this shit in us, not on us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, come on, man. Yeah, that's how we come all day.
T-Town.
Askew kicks it way down to the 4-yard line on the left side of the field. Coming back up in the middle. We're going to hit him at the 20-yard line. Morgan County's offense struggling a little bit. They're deep in their own territory right there at the 20. Thompson leading by 14. They've got to get something going offensively, but the Thompson defense won't let them. Thompson showing cover one, running it up inside, picks up some good yardage, gets it out to the 25 for a 5-yard gain. That's one of their longest gains of the night. It's a power play to the left side, trying to break a tackle, and they do, but he can't get to the 30. You see number 1 just picked him up and slammed him down.
Yeah.
It was a teddy bear.
My goodness.
That's Green. Trying to run the ball to the right side, and he cuts up inside for an apparent first down to the 35, going down the line at the 40. Midfield steps out of bounds in Thompson territory at the Thompson 48-yard line. Good run on the part of number 11, Cooper, their quarterback. Back in a pistol formation, showing run. Now he's back to trying to throw the football on a fly pattern to the left side. Good coverage on the part of Thompson. Incomplete pass.
Now, I'm trying to figure out, wow, that seemed like very good coverage. Unless he must have grabbed something there around the end, because that looked like really good coverage that time.
They both went up for the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he did.
Yeah, they're calling it against us, but again, it just looked like very good coverage. I wouldn't hold my head if I were you, young man. That was a great job that time.
1st and 10 down to Thompson 33-yard line. Dropped the football now. He picks it up, the quarterback, trying to get to his left. He takes out our linebacker down to the 20, down to the 10, and we're going to hit him at the goal line, but he gets in. So a long run puts Morgan County on the board. We're only the second team they have scored against, and he scores that time. Almost a busted play. And the kick is up. And it is good with 8 minutes and some seconds left to go in this second quarter. It is Thompson still with the lead. It is Thompson 14, Morgan County 7. High kick.
Thompson back there where no one is.
Was looking for a onside kick. We pick it up at the 1 with Curry trying to get wide to the left side. Gets it out to the 20, to the 25, the 30, and knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. I was really hoping he just wouldn't go in the end zone because he got over everyone's head. We were looking for onside or something.
Yeah, and you know what? That was a great job that Morgan County did because they kicked the ball where no one was. You know, and there was a big gap down here where no white shirts were. So, you know, it was a race to get down there to get the ball. Of course, you know, when you got Lane to get down there to get it, he can make anything happen, and he turned that into something very positive, but that really could have been a disastrous play.
1st and 10 from our 36, trying to hit a man over here on the outside, but throws it over his head as the pass was intended for number 13, Johnson. Tay Martin back at quarterback now with the man behind him. I think that's Curry, with twins set out there to the right side. Perry in the slot, trying to go with the quarterback keeper as he faces Curry. He gets it to the 40 and then going to be hit back. Pickup of about 4, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6 now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing a good job
against
the run.
They really are.
3rd down and 6 now, and officials calling a timeout. Thompson wants it. Timeout on the field here. Thompson leading 14-7. 3rd down and 6. Tay Martin in there at QB. Hands it off to Curry, trying to get wide, and the flag is thrown as he is hit and lost a yard. And I think it's going to be against Thompson.
Yeah, I think this bad defense is just giving our interior line fit. That's why this is our 3rd hole that we have out there. And then their pursuit from the inside out has just been great. They are not allowing us to get around the end. Just a great job now that Morgan County is doing on the defense.
And we're back in punt formation. They're showing that they're coming after him. They've had a pretty good rush on Thompson. Not this time. They're in the return. Askew off the side of his foot a little bit on the punt, but it's going to take not a real good bounce. And they're going down it at their 36-yard line. Trying to run it up the middle, picks up 4 or 5 yards, and they found something there up inside.
Mm-hmm. And it is working.
Gets to the 41, a pickup of about 5. Running to the right side, and they're going to just surround him back there. And there he tucks it up inside and loses a couple of yards around the 40-yard line of Morgan County. It's going to bring up 3rd down and still 5. 3rd down and 5 for the 1st down. Morgan County down by 7. Thompson, a 3-man front, brings up a couple of players showing a 5. Pressure on him. He just lets loose on a man who's busted coverage, but he didn't have enough time to let loose.
Exactly.
Setting up the return. Very high punt. Good distance. And they hit us. That could be a flag.
Yeah, it's down.
We pick it up. Watch return the run.
Watch this.
At the 50-yard line to the 45 to the 40. Cuts in the middle of the field down to the 25-yard line. And
still on his feet.
Somehow he got out of that, knocked out of bounds near the 20. But there should have been a flag on
him. And there is one. Yeah, he threw the flag. He threw the flag for catch interference there. Beautiful thing about it is, you know, we're going to have a chance to decline that and take the play, which I'm pretty sure we'll do.
He got clobbered as he was trying to catch the ball. They hit him before the ball got there.
They're going to have to wait a little bit because now, the official's going to have to come all the way back down here and get his flag. Well, I used to hate when that happened.
I would prefer to see Curry and maybe Lane back there returning the punts instead of Tay because of what happened just like that. 1st and goal from the 10. Thompson leading by 7, 14-7. Handing off up inside and just running power into the end zone with Green once again. I'm not sure they can stop it.
Yeah, I think that should be what we do. And he made it look very easy that time. And our offensive line is doing a much, much better job of just firing out and pushing those defensive guys back. Great job. And Darius Green in there for another touchdown.
The hold, the kick, It's up. It's high. And it's good. 21-7 is your score here at the end of the second quarter. Thompson with the 2-touchdown lead with 5 minutes and some odd seconds left to go. And here's a kickoff by Askew. Kicks it short, but takes a good bounce up to the 10. Returning it to the 15, returns it to the 20. Hit hard, taken down at the 23-yard line. Number 5 coming up there, Lane with the tackle, the outstanding cornerback, the outstanding running back.
We're just doing such an excellent job this time around. Great job as we see this team just kind of get better and better season after season.
21-7 as Morgan County takes over on their own 25. Defensive front has Sharp, Collins, and Green. 3 defensive linemen. Thompson runs a 3-man front. Try to run wide to the right side, and you see 5, 6 white shirts, 7 white shirts. I count that easy because it was 4 guys that weren't involved in the tackle. Trying to run it up inside and picks up yardage to Thompson. Comes up and hits him at the 25. He picks up about 3 or 4, but he's back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd down. And a timeout's being called right here by Thompson to stop the clock. Timeout on the field. Thompson with the lead. It's Thompson 21, Morgan County 7. You're listening to Thompson High School football action. First down, big possession down here. Thompson will get the ball back in good field position if the defense can stop them. In the pistol formation, back to pass, pressure from behind, steps up and has a man out in the flats, complete. So we hit him coming up at the 29-yard line, and a good hit over on that far side of the field.
Looks like that was Hunt, I think.
This punter for Morgan County, not only does he get pretty good distance, he gets excellent height. So it's very difficult to have a kind of return against him. 21-7. Thompson has 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to do something with it. Another very, very high punt and a fair catch called for. Fumbles it and falls on it is Lane, but that thing was up there as high as ever.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Thompson's offense takes over. 21-7. Try to add some more to it. But even with 3 minutes and 40-some seconds, AJ, you was talking about just taking advantage of our offensive line. You can run a lot of plays up the middle.
Yeah, you can.
Well, you give it to Green. Green picked up 10 and was still running.
Yeah.
When he went in the end zone.
Exactly. Plenty of time to get a sustained drive. 3.5 minutes is a long time.
Stop the clocks on the first down. 21-7. Thompson has good field position at their own 43-yard line. Tay Martin at quarterback, so we hadn't put in the passing offense yet. We're trying to go with the Tay Martin on the quarterback keeper. Breaks the tackle at the 50, at the 45, down to the 40, down to the 30. Knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, we're coming back again here.
But that yellow hanky is laying there at the 40, and it probably will be under the hole.
They're giving us fits. No one has been able to give us fits quite like this. And, you know, again, this might be one of those situations where you've got a crew that, you know, is probably looking at something like that a little bit more in depth than the crews that we are accustomed to, because that's our 4th holding call that we've got. You know, we talked about that at the beginning of the game. You know, this crew, you know, is looking at it and homing in on it, and they're seeing it.
Holding will cost us yardage, not the down, and it's still 1st down, but now 20. To the approval of the Morgan County Bulldog fan base. Thompson leading here 21-7. Now they bring in another quarterback, Noah Story, the sophomore. And he's trying to hit. That looked like, there's the flag. Yeah, trying to hit number 4. Laughing at some of the people up here in the booth that just don't see that as a pass interference.
Yeah, they did not like that call at all.
You might be able to hear them. I was looking for the flag. I think everything was. Look, you know, I'm not going to say it too loud, but it looked pretty obvious. 15-yard penalty to be marked off, pass interference, and that'll make it, the down will still remain the same. But at the 47-yard line now, first and about 7 to go for the first. Thompson leading here 21-7. I don't know, official, didn't you see a pass interference or not?
I thought it was. Yeah, I did.
He just hit him before the ball got there, and the intended receiver was Hunt. Back to pass once again. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Lane. He just overthrew that. So second down, we're going to run up the middle. Picked up yardage to the 50, close to the first down. You may see us go for it here at their 49. I'm not sure their line can stop us if you bring in Green particularly. Going to Green.
There he goes.
Green. It's close. He didn't fall forward like he normally does. It just depends on the spot. And where they're spotting it, I don't think he made it.
Yeah, it looks close there. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a fourth down.
Yep. Fourth down in inches. Matter of fact, they're saying it wasn't even as close as we thought it was.
Right.
He missed it by almost a yard.
Yeah.
Solid as more too.
And we're going up inside again. And this time I think he made it.
Yeah, this time
in on the spot though.
Yeah, this time he should have. Yeah, that dive should have got it. But I tell you,
from here it looked like he made it.
Here it looks like he got it by at least a good.
They're going to bring
it out. Yeah, but it looks like we got it by at least a football length, I would think.
So first and 10, Thompson leading here 21-7. We have the ball at the 47-yard line of Morgan County. A little over 2 minutes left to go in the half. Noah Story in there, who's the sophomore and the better passer of the two Thompson quarterbacks. Try to run the ball wide to the left side. Cuts in, then out, and then hit really, really hard is Curry. And the one thing that has not worked in his first half is the plays wide.
Getting wide, yeah.
Noah, quarterback. Noah looking to throw the ball deep, has a man, but incomplete as he tried to hit, I think it was Tay Martin. So he tried to hit on a corner route. Third down, 2 down territory perhaps. Rolling right, setting up now, trying to hit a man along again on a post play, and incomplete, just overthrew his man. Number 13, the intended receiver, is Johnson.
Yeah, and again, everything is tall and everything is long, and that time they're going to get us for having an illegal man downfield.
Oh, y'all pitiful down here. He stole his wallet. They call us on something. What are y'all doing? We interrupt this program to talk about the referees.
Good snap to Askew, who's doing the punting. High punt this time. He's going to call a fair catch at the 15. He fumbles the fair catch. Thompson looks to have caught it, up and trying to go in the end zone, but it's up. And
hold up, because let me tell you what's going to happen here. This is exactly what happened last time. Now, I'm not sure what they're going to do with this. What we're going to do is they're going to have an inadvertent whistle. And I hate when this happens. But it looks like we may have an inadvertent whistle. If we have an inadvertent whistle, then this is not going to be in favor of us. Because I did hear a whistle. The whistle did blow after right when he muffed the ball, and then we recovered it. Because of that, that recovery is not going to count.
We would and should have the ball at their 7-yard line.
Yeah, we're not. Because of the inadvertent whistle, anything that happened after that whistle is in effect not going to happen, so they're going to have to do a do-over. And that's what happens when you have an inadvertent whistle. And it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault but the officials now. It is. It's nobody's fault but the officials. But what happened was after he muffed the ball, I heard a whistle.
It's even worse than that because it's a do-over, and Askew had a great punt.
Exactly.
Had him inside the 10 at the 7.
Exactly.
So it's the best of all possible worlds. He set it up at the 20. He could break this one.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have better.
So it hurts us.
Yeah, they're going to have better field position if this is over than they would have or should have. Actually, we're supposed to have the football.
Yeah, we're supposed to have the football. But it hurts us. I remember that happening in the playoffs last year with us. But when you hear that inadvertent whistle, once that whistle goes off, anything that happens after that whistle never happens.
So a do-over here with Thompson sending their punting unit back on. And here we go again. Another high punt, another fair catch. He catches this one at the 22-yard line. So they picked up about 10 or 15 yards on the punt, and they don't have a turnover.
Right.
Y'all some cheating. I hope we ain't got to come down here and play basketball.
He didn't take the inbred ass back
Well,
to
I
the
tell
mountains.
you what, man. Y'all probably have truant referees. Or midgets. Boy, this is pitiful. I know Santa Claus don't come down here. Y'all cheating rifles.
Ball, bad snap coming back to the 1-yard line. He picks it up, and they're trying to hold the football. Thompson may have gotten it.
Wow, they take that back. They're going to take it back. They're going to take it back. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
So if ever there's a such thing as poetic justice.
First and goal from the 1-inch line. Thompson leading here 21-7. And you notice Tay Martin is not in the game right now. So I'm wondering if he didn't get shaken up. We're trying to run the ball to the right side. Kerr, he loses a yard, so it's going to be second and goal from the 2.
Yeah. Yeah, and I tell you, this Morgan County defense, boy, they are stingy. If nothing else, they are stingy.
So they're really going to whoever the halfback is, it's Kerr, and they stop him
We will
again.
not get in. So now we're going to have to hurry up and spike the ball.
That nigga moved the ball out of the clock running.
And we spiked the ball, stopping the clock.
Wow. Well, hold on now. No, there's no way. There is no way that is supposed to be halftime. There's no way that that's supposed to be halftime.
I'm not sure I understand what has happened here.
Okay, there's no way that that's supposed to be halftime.
I agree.
There's no way.
Trash ass team.
No, there's no way.
But that's what they're going to call. They're going to call that half.
Wow, how are they going to get out of this mess? There's no way.
It's not a happy camper out there, folks, and I can understand why.
And he shouldn't be. Listen, we downed the football, and then some 2 or 3 seconds after that, we heard the buzzer go off.
I don't referee there, boy.
Them motherfuckers some bullshit. Come on, man. They gotta tighten up. We still gonna tear up in their ass, though. For sure.
Stop being scared, throw the ball. Don't jump off me about it. You scared, throw it in the sun. Let that bit ride. Let it ride. That's on the sideline. No. Let's go, man. Robinson. Get his big ass rebound. Feel like the one he scored on.
We up there.
We didn't put it in 2 plays anyway. That's standing up.
And there's the whistle blow, and we're off for the second half. As the ball, they're saying that the ball is going to be kicked out of bounds. It was rolling. Looked like it would have made it to the end zone, but they're saying now that it rolled out of bounds somewhere around the 2-yard line. Of course, that's going to mean a penalty for Thompson. Ball came very close to staying in bounds before rolling into the end zone. So as a result of that, Morgan County is going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. As we have set the ball in for play, and we're ready for the first play of the second half.
Good to see Tay back in there. But check that. As they run the ball to the left side, I thought it was Tay, but it's not. So second down and about 8, or to the left side. More in that shoulder. But so does the Thompson Bulldogs first. Number 24.
Yeah, we're going to get a flag. Yeah, it's a little extracurricular activity there. I was wondering if that was going to come out or not. But looked like it was a little extracurricular activity on us, and that's going to cost us. Because, I have to agree with that. After the play was over, there was a little extracurricular activity going on in there that was physical.
Well, I'm sure the coaches got them fired up, plus all the things that happened at the end of that second quarter.
Of course.
I mean, Thompson came out with an attitude right now.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
So even though you don't like to see that, because it was basically a possession down, let's see what happens. It could wake up Thompson's defense. Well, I say wake them up. They held Morgan County to 71 yards rushing and 1 passing. They tried to run a little misdirection. Misdirection was down. Get to that. Number 30, Curry.
Yeah. And maybe, just maybe, that's what we needed.
Let's go defense.
Third down, and here comes Thompson, rolling to his right side, trying to find somebody open. Throws it, and if he caught it, if it was a heck of a catch, it'll be enough for the first down. And they're saying he did.
They're saying that he did.
It was good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Nice pass and a completion down to the Thompson 35-yard line.
Yeah, he threw that ball where only his guy can catch it. So it was a great job to use the sideline, reach out, get it, and as a result of that, it's the first down.
Low snap, picks it up, trying to get wide left and tries to get wide right, and then he decides, well, I think I'll just go down, because here comes number 12, in with the big stop in the backfield, and Thompson is coming. Roberts, the sophomore. Thompson, to say they're fired up is an understatement.
It is an understatement. It is.
And Cooper is down. Their QB is down. I mean, Thompson is, it looks like they have reloaded a shotgun or something with fresh pellets.
They are livid.
That was a 5-yard loss. They're in the backfield just from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
When you kick the bear, you better run. And that may be what Morgan County has done. Back to pass, new quarterback, trying to hit a man long, and it's going to be complete as Thompson had a defender that just slipped down. We've had some trouble with the grass out there.
Yeah, that's one of those, like I said, those are so hard to defend. That ball is up in the air forever and ever, and the receiver has a better lock on it than the defender does. And so what initially happened was the defender just outran the ball. And then on his way trying to come back to it, he just slipped and failed. Very hard to defend. Very hard to defend.
Very fortunate that it wasn't a touchdown. He was on the ground, and the defender kind of had to jump for it, and he fell down making the catch. First down at the 15-yard line of Thompson. Quarterback keeper up inside. Picks up 5 yards. Picks up 10 yards. First and goal inside the 5 at the 2 as they knock down the official.
Well, the umpire getting in on the action there.
So first and goal from the 2 as they have changed quarterbacks. And Clark, the senior, 6 foot, 195-pounder. He's also a strong safety. He was running the ball and ran it with authority. And it's Clark in there right now for Morgan County. Handing off up inside, hit in the backfield by number 14.
Good job that time, Sharp.
There have been some hard hitting in this quarter already. 2nd and goal. Power to the left side. Turning the corner into the end zone. Touchdown, Morgan County.
Morgan County answers. Come out from halftime and able to put 6 points up on the board.
Waiting the extra point. Good pressure from the outside, but he gets it up and through. So now that Thompson lead, which was 21-7 at half, has been cut in half. The score here now. 3rd quarter action is 21-14 in favor of the Dogs. We'll be right back. You're listening to Thompson High School football action. Seven-point lead. And the kick coming high, but not deep at all. Fielding at the 20-yard line. Back to the 25, trying to find a seam to the 30. Cuts up inside to the 35, the 40, 50-yard line, going down to the 50, going down to the 30, going down to the 20. Adios, goodbye, Dogs. Touchdown.
That's how you answer.
That's Curry.
That is how you answer. I tell you what, that was just, I mean, wow. That was poetry in motion. And he slipped. He slipped a little bit himself. Regained his, his balance, made a cut here and a cut there, and he took it to the house.
(28-14), 6:34 to go in their 3rd quarter. As the ball gets down to the 5-yard line, and great coverage coming down there is Hirsch, number 24, linebacker on the special teams, and he's got him inside the 10.
Yeah, you wake him up, my goodness.
Well, he's a heck of a ball player, folks. He is everywhere. Back to pass, looking, trying to hit a man who is open, and intercepted to the 10, to the 5, close to the end zone there, did he? The official hasn't indicated that.
Yeah, well, he said that he was out of bounds at the 1.
So it'll be 1st and goal. I think that was Hunt, wasn't it, that came up that interception?
Yeah.
Hunt just lulled him to sleep. He lobbed it up there to a man who looked open, and here came Hunt. And it's 1st and goal, Thompson, unless there's an inadvertent whistle or something.
I'll tell you next time we start, we'll take it back.
And it was in the corner. I really couldn't see it.
I saw it. He hit the pylon with the football.
Yeah.
There's no way that he was out of bounds. There's no way that his knee was down. But they said that he was down at the 1-yard line.
They're saying even if the 2 is what they're marking it, AJ.
Okay. I don't agree with that call either.
Now, we had trouble at the end of the first half getting it in. Let's see what difference we make. If we make any differences at all here. And you're seeing Tay back in there. Wing to the right side, Twins left. You see Green back there with Tay. And it's going to be a keeper to Tay as he faked it to Green. Yeah, they're blitzing everybody. Trying to throw the ball on a quick slant into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's number 13 is Johnson. That was a 5-yard pass.
Great job that time.
They're just overloading our offensive line.
Yeah.
They're coming. They got like a 9-man rush or something, just saying you're not going to throw it. And that time we surprised them and did. So Johnson, Jalen Johnson comes up with the big grab on a little quick slant.
Burke County, we're on your ass.
Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. It's high. Hits the gymnasium and bounces back, but it's good. And all of a sudden, Thompson expands their lead to 35-14. You're listening to Thompson High School football action. There's no question that Thompson team is more fired up this half. They really are.
Oh, absolutely.
Askew kicks it down to the 3-yard line, back to the 5, the 10, 15, in the middle of the field at the 20, 25. And everybody's pulling and grabbing. He's finally down near the 30-yard line. First and 10, Morgan County now down 35-14. Handing it off over here at the 30-yard line, right there at the line.
Here we go. Yeah, now.
Juan Rogers, one of the attackers.
Yeah, that looks like the defense in the first quarter. That looks like that first quarter defense.
Second quarter action, Lowndes County over Valdosta, 14-0. That's a huge rivalry down there, folks. And it's Cooper with the quarterback keeper to try to contain. He tries to get around, but unable to as Curry comes up there and makes it, or Dawson, S. Curry. Rolling to his right is Cooper, the quarterback for Morgan County. Some pressure, trying to let loose now, and has a man, but incomplete. He's saying there's a flag, but both of them. Is there a flag?
Well, there was a flag that came from the back, from the front side there.
Those guys were diving for the ball.
It was just two players diving after a football.
Unless...
okay, he's saying that is against the offense, which I'm not so sure about that either.
He pushed off or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but they are calling that against the offense. Now, this is going to be interesting. I would think that they would decline it to bring up a 4th down.
Well, probably what happened is the pass was underthrown. It was, I guess, best described as a back shoulder, but I don't think he meant that. He just underthrew it.
Mm-hmm.
And the receiver probably just pushed away trying to get back.
Yeah. I'll buy that. That sounds right.
Thompson sends Tay back to receive the punt. Good, solid hands by Tay. You've also got Curry back there. Picks it up on the first bounce. Tay makes one move and then slips down. He loses his footing. Boy, we have had trouble with this.
We have.
At the 27-yard line, Thompson with the 2-touchdown lead, 35-14, 3-touchdown lead.
We have the leader out there.
Trying to run the football up inside to take advantage of them looking for pass, maybe a yard, no more than that. Second down and long for Thompson at the 29-yard line. Firing across his body, complete, but only a couple of yards. One of the most difficult passes to throw is when the quarterback is running left and has to throw, because he has to turn and set his feet to get the proper angle. That's really, really difficult. Third down and about 6 to go for the first. Quick slant. In and out of the hands of Tay Martin, the receiver. Quarterback on receiver, and that's going to bring up a punting down for the Dogs.
And that's unlike him, too. That is unlike him.
High punt by Thompson. Calls for the fair catch at their own 38-yard line. First and 10 for Morgan County. They're down by a pretty big score here as Thompson defense coming out this half, really setting the tone with some hard hits. 35-14 your score.
Yeah, they're saying that there was a fumble. That's a fumble, and we got it. Yeah.
In this half, I'm telling you, Thompson defense really came out opposite too. I mean, the entire team has come out with I'm going to kick your tail out. You know, we're not taking any prisoners, Thompson's saying. And it's 35-14, and quarterback is a little sophomore out there, Story. It's a quick out to the screen, which is Tay Martin. Tay maybe a yard. Second down and 9 after that 1-yard pickup. Just tried to hit Tay out there in the flats. Let him use that quickness he has. Noah Story still at quarterback. Puts a man in motion to the right side. Looking to his left. Trying to hit a man across the middle. Complete. That's a nice catch. He was actually thrown in double coverage.
Yeah.
That's number 10, Trey Martin.
And good patience also that time by the quarterback.
Gain of 8, so it's going to be third down and 1. Down in Morgan County territory at their 28. Thompson leading 35-14.
Now that's the Tay we know as a receiver.
So third down, arguably 2-down territory at the 28. Power up inside. Picks up the first down. Lowers his shoulder, does Green. Green just knocks another kid back. And he gets yardage down to the 21.
He runs, I guess I could use that term. He runs violently.
I'm telling you, I would not want to hit him.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I will hurt you.
I am scared of him. I'm up here in the booth. I'm scared of him.
He's tough. Put the man out in motion to the right side as the flag is thrown. They're going to say a procedure penalty against Thompson. We had a little problem with penalties. Putting him in motion, same play, it looks like. Looking to his left, trying to hit a man deep, and he was tripped up by the defender. I think Thompson fans are saying,
I think that's, and I honestly think that's a good no call.
Well, he was in, it's just the feet got tangled.
Yeah, the feet just simply got tangled up that time, and,
convinced the Thompson fans of that.
Yeah.
Back from the 25 on Morgan County. Thompson with a commanding lead here, 35-14. Fakes it, short pass, and comes back with it, and then drops the football, picking it back up. Rolling to the right.
Can't do that.
20 down to the 10, to the 5. And they've got a man that is hurt.
Yeah, that's definitely coming back.
They got 2 men down, but one of them.
Well, wow, wait a minute. Now he's thrown, oh my goodness, 4 flags and a hat.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah. Well, we definitely know about this one over here.
Yeah,
we definitely know about that one. You just can't, we've instituted that in the last few years. You just cannot do a crackback block like that. You can't blindside, I should say. That wasn't a crack back, but it was a blindside block, and you just can't do that.
Tom's just coming out one to hit.
Yeah.
And that's great, but then you've got to control it.
Yeah. Now they're saying that, okay, after it happened, there was an unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's what happened over here on the other side of the field. Something was happening with that.
So is that going to be 2 penalties?
That's going to be 2 penalties because one of them happened during the course of the play, and then the other one happened as a dead ball.
Dead ball foul.
Yeah, so both of them are going to be counted off here. So we're talking about a total of about 30 yards. But now what you have to do is you have to get it where the infraction started.
Wait a minute, now you're going another one.
Yeah. So you have to go from where the infraction started. So you have to start back all the way here where the infraction actually happened.
And they're putting the ball down way back in our territory at the 20, and we've got to go to their 10.
Yeah.
So that's 70 yards. 3rd and 70. Dexter Foss told me one time that they called some penalties against the team, and he went out in the field and they called one, and they started doing half the distance of the goal, and they got down to like the 2 or the 1, and he went out in the field and threw something at the official, says, penalize me again.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Well, we're all the way back to the 23. We don't want to see another penalty, but
referee getting paid good.
And that's the end. I guess with all that, that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Okay.
This one ends as interesting as the 2nd quarter does. At the end of 3 quarters of action, Thompson with the lead, 35-14, but they have a little bit of yardage to go for the first down. You're listening to Thompson High School football action.
Dumb playing for this guy. I'm boy about to put a down payment on a new court tomorrow.
Yeah, we were just looking, and it would have been 1st and goal. Instead, it is. We have the ball at our 23. So
Yeah, but you brought up a good point. You said it had to have been 2 dead ball unsportsmanlike penalties.
Yeah.
And you're right, because, the way that it's marked off, like I said, it's got to go about 70 yards. And, of course, if it is dead ball, you can have more than 1 infraction. And I think you're right. That's what happened. We had 2 dead ball infractions and 1 live ball infraction.
Story's still in there for quarterback for Thompson. We got wideouts both sides. They're looking pass. Here they come with the blitz up inside. Try to hit a quick hit. Complete at the 35, the 40, the 45. Still on his feet. Makes a spin at midfield is Curry. And he picked up about 30 of those 60. And we've got it at midfield. Actually, we got it at their 49. Third down and about 35 to go for the first down. We got to get to the 12. Man in motion. Fake it to him. Back on a reverse play. Makes a good move. Tay Martin makes a spin, and he gets it down to their 36-yard line.
Go for it.
Number 16, the sophomore Story, took a hit on that last one. Back to pass. Pressure up inside, and they're going to sack him back to the 45-yard line.
Now see, and then again with that, now putting the knee into the back. So we're going to see this for the rest of the game. Now we need to understand if the officials are going to do anything about it.
First and 10, Morgan County with the football at their own 45 after all that fumble. Thompson going for it, but I think Morgan County recovered their own fumble. Bobby Beckham said they had 3 or 4 fumbles in the first half, but they only lost 1.
Yeah, I see this happening every play now. What's happening is that, and they're using the players to get up off of them, so they're pushing down on them. So I'm seeing that going on now, and this can get ugly if the officials allow it to. You got to be able to nip the bottom. Yeah,
I don't want to be the one on the bottom.
Yeah, you got to nip this in the bud, though. You have to nip this in the bud.
Second down and 13 here. Thompson leading 35-14. Quarterback keeper cuts inside then outside. Picks up a yard or two before Thompson trips him up. I think it was linebacker Hart that came up there and made that. So it'll be third down and about 11. Ball resting near the 45-yard line of Morgan County. Both teams trying to argue now on the ball field, saying, I can hit you harder than you can hit me. Third down, possession down, possibly at their 45 as we start the fourth quarter. Snap gets away from the quarterback. Here comes pressure on him. Green hits him and misses him. So does Hurst. And going back trying, and he fumbles the football. Picks up into the end zone. Goes Thompson, number 30, doing that.
Come on off the field. Yeah, come on off the field.
And here comes a flag.
Yeah, there's a flag.
And that was Curry with it, but the touchdown's going to count, but it's going to be another enforcement. And the extra point attempt is up. They hit our kicker afterwards. Askew. Well, the extra point is good.
You got to nip it in the bud.
Personal foul up the kicker. Man, it's getting...
Yeah, it is. It's getting a little, not a little chippy. It's getting very chippy out there. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here.
They better get there, boy. What do we do? Okay. Yeah.
High kickoff. Coming down at the 5 right there in the corner. Trying to get back in the middle of the field. Gets back to the 10. Into the 15. Finds a seam out to the 20. Tackled hard from behind at around the 25, 26-yard line.
Ain't making no noise down here.
First and 10. Morgan County down by a score of 42-14 now.
Bye-bye.
Now, of course, the main thing here is to get out of this game without having something unfortunate happen.
Well, in this kind of game, it looks like Thompson's going to win this one relatively easy.
Right.
So we've kind of lost our cool a little bit. 1st and 10 for Morgan County at the 26-yard line. Quarterback keeper going left. And, boy, they just can't get anywhere. And that you don't want to lose right there. You want to keep playing with that intensity.
Yeah.
And Thompson is.
And that's all you need.
Intensity.
Right. That's the thing about it. That's all you need.
2nd down and 10 for Morgan County. Trying to get back in this, but they've only got 1 quarter with a little over 8 minutes to go in the game to do it. Low snap, trying to run up inside, and finds a seam and gets close to the 1st down, a little bit shy of the 1st. Depends on which official there gets to mark the ball. They're about a yard apart. So it's going to be 3rd down and about a yard to go for the 1st down. But we said don't kick the bear, and I think they did. And, boy, the bear came roaring back as Thompson. Trying to run the ball to the left side as the quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the down that's out of bounds. Yeah. Fortunately, Thompson defenders did not hit him out of bounds. They saw he was going out, let it go. Well, he went out of bounds with number 1, Green, chasing him. That would get me out of bounds.
That's smart, yeah.
Shows he's a smart ball player. 1st and 10 for Morgan County at their own 44-yard line. Thompson with the commanding lead. Back to pass, just throws it up and prays, and almost intercepted by number 4 once again. He's already got one of them, but little Hunt, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, and he's all over the place. I like the way he plays the game.
He's a hawk.
Yeah, I really do like the way he plays the game.
Not a big kid, but he's all over the field. We've seen him play, and he can play receiver, too. So evidently he's got pretty good hands, but he's had a pretty good game. Got him in there at corner right now. A little over 6 minutes to go in this one. Thompson leading 46-14. 2nd and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Thompson playing kind of loose, expecting pass, and they try to run up inside. Thompson says, go ahead. We've got a big lead, 46-14. You want to run the clock, we'll let you.
No doubt. No doubt about that.
Picks up 2 or 3 and no more than that. Scoreboard show will follow, so we'll have a very short post-game show. 3rd down and about 7 for the 1st down here as they try to run the ball wide to the left side and catching him from behind. Number 28, that's Plum.
Yeah, that backside for Duke. When you get that backside, and that's another thing that I'm seeing we're doing a lot of this year too. Seeing a lot of differences in this defense this year. That's making them that backside pursuit. We've seen that a lot tonight, and that has worked to perfection. I don't think we've ever had that. Have 3 of them like that. My goodness,
and
it's been a while.
Like Green on the line, and let's not forget 14 Sharp. As they punt the ball away, Thompson just letting it bounce around near the 15-yard line. Thompson should have good field position, or relative compared. I thought it was going to go down the 2, stopping it around the 15 as the ball bounced back in Thompson's favor. 1st and 10 from their own 15. You've got Travian Curry, who has tremendous mobility, playing a pony, as is Sam Williams. We saw him last night safety. The 3 linebackers are Hurst in the middle and Rogers on the outside and Hart on the outside. Then you got Green on defensive end and Joshua Sharp on the other defensive end. And then in the middle, you got Collins, who's a little fire plug down to 210 pounds to stop up the middle.
Yeah.
That's a pretty impressive front line.
That is. That is.
Low snap from center, but we try to hand off the last moment. And they're going to take us down around the 11-yard line. 2nd down and a loss of 2, so it'll be 2nd and 12. Thompson just trying to run the clock here with a little over 5 minutes, now a little under 5 minutes to go in the game. Thompson with the big lead, 42-14. 9 seconds on the play clock. Now it's 7. Now it's 6. Now it's 5. You better need to get only a couple of seconds left now. We finally get away with 1 second left. And get it across the 15, close to the 20, but he's got to get out to the 25. So it's going to be shy of the 1st down. Remember, he lost a couple on that first run. No turnovers here. And back to pass. Just when I said that, we're trying to hit a man long. And in and out of the hands of the receiver.
You know what?
Perry.
You know what? He's beating himself up, but that is such a difficult pass to catch. That's directly over his head.
Yeah,
and he still almost caught that thing.
Yeah, we've seen him catch him.
Yes,
we have. Unbelievable hands.
Yes.
So Thompson in punt formation. Line drive, not particularly high. They're going to field it on the, call a fair catch at the Thompson 45. It's coming down there in the hurry, making sure that he didn't get any further than that with number 23, Norman, the junior. 1st and 10 for Morgan County. Trying to run the ball up inside. That's Sharp again. Sharp
coming off the edge. I'm telling you. Yes.
Defensive end. It must be the number.
It's got to be the number.
I don't think I can figure. 2nd down and 9 for the 1st down for Morgan County. Rolling to his left. Quarterback keeps it, cuts up inside. He's hit by a number of white shirts, taken down right there with the clock ticking now, right under 3 minutes. Looking to throw the football, looking across the middle and intercepted, or should have been intercepted, but in and out of the hands of the would-be interceptor was Roberts.
Green came after that quarterback that time with nothing but bad intention. I mean, he just, wow. I'm glad he kind of let up at the end there.
I tell you, that defense has not a lot of weaknesses in it.
Yeah, this defense, man.
Particularly since you got Curry over here to help at the cornerback position. And you move Lane over there some. Back to Panther.
Here he goes. There he goes.
He's down.
Yeah. Oh, Green's been after him. He has been after him. He's been after him now. He finally got a chance to get it. He finally got a chance to get it.
Well, remember, Green came up as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
He's got speed.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Thompson's offense takes over. He didn't have a chance to scratch his nose. Here comes Green. Wow. He was shot out of the cannon, as they say. Story still at QB. Back to the running game. Finds the seam to the 50, makes a cut to the outside. It's Curry, and he drops the football. And then picks it back up, and he's continuing to feed it. He recovered his own fumble. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. And I think after all of that, he picked up a 1st down by 10. That's just barely. When he was making his spin moves, it hit his thigh pad and knocked the ball out. They were trying to run the ball up inside, number 5. And it's not like we don't have some other runner backs. Number 5 is one of them, Lane.
No doubt about it.
Trey, we hadn't seen Trey.
Yeah, we hadn't seen him.
Remember, he was out, I think he was under the COVID thing. Thompson just letting that clock run, minute and 20 seconds or so running. Thompson with that big lead. 42-14. Story at QB has a man behind him, putting him in the pistol position. Running formation for the Dogs. They know it. And we give it to little 5. Look at it. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, gets down to around the 35-yard line, picks up about 8.
Wow, what a luxury. I mean,
there's Lane.
Gosh, what a luxury to have. And one amazing running back after another amazing running back after another.
Curry's
amazing running back.
Lane's a sophomore. Yeah. Jeffries is a freshman.
Yeah. Hold the ball. Wow.
3rd down and 4 for the Dogs right here with less than a minute to go. Thompson in no hurry, just letting the clock run. 6 seconds on the play clock. And we run it off the left side, then tries to cut outside of the 30, and it's going to be Curry. The Lane rather than the ball.
Lane. Oh, hold on. Don't pick him up like that. If he's hurt, let him stay down there.
And that's Lane. It's good. He got slung down. Might be better just go to a knee here. We don't need.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think it just ran out. Yeah. It just ran out.
And that's the end of the game. What we're watching is number 5 out there, Lane, hoping he is not hurt because he stopped. He couldn't get off the field. Now they're coming out here and looking. They're looking at an arm, I think.
Yeah.
So final score here at Thompson, 42-14.
Come on, Brian!
You knew she wasn't gonna let you get away. I don't know why
What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir.
Period. I like him.
Do your thing, Green. Yeah, boy. Oh, I see you, my boy. I see you.
I told you before the game.
I see you, my boy. That boy starting filthy with it, boy. That boy starting filthy with it.